Bill Cosby got out since our last interview. You've been one of the more vocal voices in terms of his innocence.
Right.
I actually interviewed his ex-lawyer, Tom Messero, the one that was part of his case when he got convicted and was already working on the appeal and so forth. And he pretty much broke down the whole case to me. And I think that Bill Cosby got out because he should be getting out. You know, he got railroaded. He was offered a deal where anything he said wasn't going to be used in any cases. And the guy the DA who replaced that guy actually ran commercials saying, if I get elected, I'm going to prosecute Bill Cosby. And that's exactly what he did. But ultimately, the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania overruled that ruling, and Bill Cosby's now free.
Bill free. No more free Bill. Bill free. Yeah.
How'd you feel when you heard that?
I was happy, bro. You know, I was happy, bro, because I was happy because, you know, I don't like people. I don't like when people get kicked when they down. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to kick. You don't kick people when they down, because you don't never know when you're gonna be in that position. And you know, and people was talking about all this shit, talking about, man, bro, like, I feel like I know how the hip hop scene is today, and even I felt like it was similar back then. And I just, you know, I ain't gonna say, I just felt like, you know, he was innocent. I just felt like, you know, if they did have, it was consensual. You know, that's what I feel, you know. And Quaaludes at that time was like perks right now. You know, everybody was taking them, you know. I just feel like, you know, when women do stuff like this, and it be for a reason, you know, like, it be for a reason, it be for a motive. And I felt like the motive was he getting old. It's time to, you know, that's how I felt about it, but it was my opinion. You know, that's how I felt about the Bill Cosby situation. That's why I spoke about it. And didn't like them not letting him out with COVID, you know, with all this shit going on. You know, I felt like you was gonna give him the fucking death penalty then. 80 years old and don't let this man with COVID, hey, you know, we ain't playing fair in the system, you know. But you letting young motherfuckers out with asthma, 25, 26 years old, all over the city, you know. He free now, so, you know, that's how I felt about the situation.
Yeah, and you got to hand it to Bill, because from what I was told from his lawyer, his ex-lawyer that is that while he was locked up, if he had taken sex offender classes in prison, they would have let him out. He would have been eligible for parole, and they would have just let him out.
Right, but you know, if he did, you know, when he died, that would have been on Reel's TV. That would have been part of his slick side confession. He stood up like a gangster. If he would have took them classes, that class would have been on Reel's TV. Bill, everything. They're gonna have him in that class with the camera on him. All that. That's his guilty plea, man. He knew what he was doing. He stood up.
Yeah, you got to hand it to him in that regard. You know what I mean? A man who's 80-something years old, who's worth hundreds of millions. Most human beings would have been like, man, listen, I'll do whatever the fuck y'all want me to do. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here, and I'm just gonna live in my mansion or my private island and just live out the rest of my days, however many years I got left. I'm not gonna sit here in this cell as rich as I am. But he actually stood his ground, and you got to respect that.
You see, that's where you got it wrong. You say as rich as he is. Some people don't care about money. They base their shit on value. It's not fuck money when I got money everywhere. It's not about money. That's how motherfuckers think. It's not about money. When you can't, nigga, if you ain't no rat, you ain't no rat. No money ain't gonna make you rat.
There you have it.
The money gonna make you rat.